our next guest has learned through the trials and tribulations of her readers the do's and don'ts of dating. Should be interesting. All the way from Los Angeles, California, welcome lifestyle blogger Chelsea Briche from millennialmiss.com. Welcome here to the show, Chelsea.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell all of our viewers what Millennial Miss is all about, first of all.
All right. So the millennialmiss.com is an online space that I created for the evolving woman, just to navigate through the 20-something life and all the trials and tribulations that it brings.
Well, it should be fun for all of our viewers at home to check it out. Today you're going to be talking specifically about...
Here's what I found on the web for I created for the welding woman navigate through 20-something violations.
And there you go. Even Siri wants to talk about the millennialmiss.com.
She asked me to hold her phone, and now it's talking to me. It's getting all wild. I'll keep the phone on the table there now. Okay, so we're talking not only about GPSs and how they start talking while they're in your pocket, but also we're talking about people who are married, single, and dating. So these are all tips that go to people of all ages, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right. So what we did is we got some viewer questions here on CT Style. We actually had people send in their own relationship questions. And hopefully
I'm ready.
You can help us answer some of these. So question number one, it says, I get stuck hanging out with my boyfriend's group of friends. How can I nicely, keyword nicely, ask for some quote unquote us time? That's from Tiffany. Chelsea, what advice do you have for Tiff?
All right, girl. Well, first and foremost, you should never be intimidated or nervous to ask your man for some one-on-one time. I mean, you guys are dating after all, so that time, quality time, is really crucial. I believe that men are notoriously, it's really hard for them to pick up on subtle hints. So you kind of need to stick it to them. You know, like, hey, babe, Saturday, I think it'd be really fun just for you and I to do X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
So lay it out there
guys. Lay down the line.
Lay down the guidelines.
All right, so be firm at home. Question number two, let's see. They sent in, it says, all he seems to do lately is nag and complain about work. It's getting a little annoying. Now, that's from Heather. This can be annoying, right? When all you do is talk about work. It's
absolutely.
Like, okay,
and I think we're probably all guilty of doing so. I feel like, and I've been guilty of it as well, you use your partner as almost as a therapist. You need to realize those boundaries. So, again, it's just open and honest communication. Like, hey, I just want to know what's going on with you. I'm always here for you. However, the negative energy is, kind of creating a little barrier, and it's not that fun to be around.
Yeah, so don't nag too much.
Don't nag.
It's a little annoying.
Yeah.
All right, next question we have is it bad that sometimes I want quote-unquote me time, and I don't want either of us to feel suffocating or suffocated? That's from Destiny here in Connecticut. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, Destiny, I love that question. Thank you for sending it in. And I think it's a huge priority to have me time. Any sort of relationship is all about balance. So I know I personally protect my me time like no other.
Right.
So really guard it with what you can and make it happen. Each partner should have their own time alone.
Personal time. Yeah, so you have your friend time, your family time.
Yeah, whatever.
Time.
I mean, if you want to sit at home and pay your nails, girl, on a Friday night, and you want to call him Saturday morning, then do so.
Do it. That's what I do on Friday nights. I sit home and paint my nails too. Hey, next question. How much or how little should people bring up past relationships? This is from Chrissy, because sometimes you might feel like, hey, I'm with this person, I need to be open and honest, I want to talk about my past relationships, but is there a point where you share a little TMI, too much information?
Yes, I actually love this question. I think it's a hard-hitting question. Your past is your past for a reason, and I believe that's where it should stay. By no means should you first sit down with your partner and go over a flow chart of your past relationships and behaviors. I don't think that that's something necessary. However, if a ghost from your past or whatever it may be comes to the present, then use that as a specific time to discuss it.
To talk about it. But other than that, try to keep things in the past.
Let it be.
All right, final question here. Is it wrong for you to just kind of date somebody even though you know that they aren't the one? So it's more just for fun dating or for a companion or a partner. That's from Carmen here in Connecticut. Chelsea, what do you think of that?
I feel like Carmen, it's a little bit of a heartbreaking question.
Yeah, she's a heartbreaker, Carmen. Come on.
Come on. If you're getting into a relationship that you're not going to be serious about, I think you owe due diligence not only to yourself but to that person to let them know that,
you're not the one.
Yeah, however you want to say it. But if you just want to be full frontal and say you're not the one, then go for it. But I think you owe it to yourself and to them to be open and honest and have that communication out on the table.
So tell them, as you said, be forward. And I think that's the takeaway message from you is to be upfront and honest. Make sure you guys check her out online, themillennialmiss.com. You have a lot more than just dating advice on there, right?
Yes, full spectrum, millennial lifestyle.
All right, so all the viewers out there, if you have any millennials in your life, sons, daughters, grandchildren, make sure you have them. Head on over there, check out Chelsea online as well on Twitter @CBriche. And thank you for joining us all the way from California.
Thanks
for
so much.
flying in for CT Style. It's a great show. Hey, come